Approval of the minutes, please. Approve the agenda. Thank you. I was reading both at the same time.
It should be on a separate line.
All right, we have a motion and a second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. All right, approval of the minutes. We have a second?
I'll second.
We have a first and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. All right, that carries. Public hearing. Harry. Thank you, Harry. And just a clarification, is this just going to be one motion, or do we need to make three motions? And the second thing is, just real quick, I was at the Riverbend Nature Center walking right there by this location this weekend, and a train was passing. And the strangest thing is they didn't hit their horn for the pedestrian walkway. They did hit their horn right where the pedestrian walkway is from River Chase 1. They did not hit their horn. Just through for, and discussion questions. I'm sorry. Yes. Questions for city staff?
Mr. Chair, it's a question with Harry, and I'm just trying to remember from 2022. Is this the final phase down there, or is there still kind of a phase 3 or phase? That's why I ask, because when you showed the site plan of what phase 2 looked like, it looked like it was going to fill it up, but we looked at so many different versions and variations 4 years ago. I know there was one that there was going to be like a senior living facility down there, but it looks like that's all by the wayside. So, okay. Hey, okay, I just wanted to make sure I had the right footprint. Thank you.
Any additional questions for staff? I will go ahead and open up public comment. If there's anybody in the public, which I believe it's just the applicant now, please come forward, state your name and your address, and yes,
Hi
sir.
there. Ryan Nolander, Hamilton Real Estate, 2089 Rochester, Minnesota. Commissioners, thank you for the time to talk tonight. The question that you just asked, yes, we are. Most of the time we're full. Right now we've got a couple openings on the first phase, but that's because the flats just came open. They're starting to fill up. So you have people moving between buildings, but see that there's still quite a bit of strength in the market here. Harry mentioned this is similar to the first phase in the number. It's similar to the first phase in the build. It's going to be 4 stories, same size of units, same layout. The only thing that's going to change on the exterior is instead of that green, we're going to have blue on the next one. But it's going to be the same trims that are going to be there. Hopefully, have the same performance that people fill up and we see a good product here. So it's been a great partnership with the city of Faribault, with the county, with appreciate the opportunity to move this
There is no one else in the public, so I will go ahead and close public hearing and come back for discussion.
Mr. Chair, I have 2 questions, and I probably even could have asked them earlier. The first one, the phase 1, the garages are tucked under on the first floor. On phase 2, are we seeing separate garage buildings that are to the east and southeast? Okay. Okay, so it's a combination of both. And the second one, and it's not necessarily tied to the developer, but I know when there was the overall master plan on developing that, how the bike trail, there was thought of that was going to get kind of straightened out and was going to hug the river all the way through, instead of going all the way up by Willow and then coming back down by the river. There was one version of that I remember seeing it where, so like now that new segment of trail that is east of the new Vidoc Park building, there's a version where that would just kind of shoot straight through and connect with the existing trail that's between the detention pond and the river. And I'm just not seeing it on this new plan, and what I think is, it's just that fell by the wayside. Yeah, it's not a make or break deal. It was just more of, I remember one version, again, 4 years ago, where it did kind of straighten out that trails situation. Because right now, you know, you go from under the viaduct, you go all the way up to Willow, you go about a block, and then you go all the way back down by the river. It's just,
They did move it. They did move it between the ponds where it used to be. Like that quite often, and they did move it north.
I just was there on Saturday.
So
Oh.
it used to run through what would be now a
Years
detention
ago.
pond.
Yeah.
And then when they built those ponds, they moved it north.
Yep. Oh, I got that part. But you know what I'm saying? But there'd be a way, instead of going to the north side of the pond, it just kind of continues to go straight, and you connect with what's currently. Yeah, and then you're not interacting with all the parking lot traffic. But that's not what we're here to discuss today.
Dina?
Well, it's just because I wasn't around in 22, so I apologize. I don't know what the original redevelopment plans were, if that makes sense. So is this something, you said the city is the owner and they do an RFP and they sell the land for $1 so that a developer will come in and do multifamily housing, or is it a market price purchase of the land and then they do a TIF, or what's the entitlements that are going to be going along with this, or is that something you don't know? And Mr. Chairman, so some TIFs, market rate 80%, income controlled on the 20%. Is there any conversation about that had yet?
More discussion questions? Do we have a motion?
A motion to approve.
First, do we have a second? I'll second. Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. All right, Resolution 2026 is approved. And when does that go to the city council? Thank you. All right, item number 4, request to be heard. Item 6, items for discussion. Any routine business? Boards and commission updates. Have we heard anything more about property that might go in by Walmart? Updates or reports?
Mr. Chair, it's a real quick question. Are any of us on any other boards and commissions? Where I'm going with it, I mean, I'm on Charter Commission and we meet once a year. Maybe we should just rename this agenda item as city council updates. Because every meeting we look at each other, board and commission update, we're all kind of looking at each other. And we're not on any boards or commissions. So we could probably streamline things a bit for future.
Well, I know, we used to have former Commissioner Dave.
Yeah.
Part of the, that was really nice. So if anybody does have a desire to be on a board or commission, let myself or staff know so that we can look for it would be nice, especially when there's something that could come to us and then we would have some.
The only reason I brought it up is just streamline, just rename it to city council update until one of us end up on a board or commission. I can't give the same update on Charter Commission that we meet once a year. Not a real big update.
Chuck, you have brought this same
At least 6 times.
Then let's rename it.
We've never had staff's buy-in, though. That's the problem.
Okay, what do we got to do to rename this thing?
I move that we rename item number 7 to be city council updates. And it actually should be number 8, because I would first move that number 1 be divided into 2 things. You call a meeting to order first, and then you approve the agenda. It is 2 items. An adjournment would be 9.
Is that your motion?
Yeah,
I'll second that.
split 1 into 2, rename 7.
Do we have a second? We do, I'm sorry. Any discussion? All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. All right, that passes. And do we have a motion for adjournment? Got the first and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right. All right.